It said how to find an idiot in the woods.
This was made by some idiot Alabama fan is what it was. This AI little ape.
That's what you think, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
What?
Jordan Hare Voodoo. Ooh.
I'm gonna rip that jersey off your face and throw it out the window.
Welcome back, guys. This is the House Divided College Football Show. It is me, your host, Micah.
And I guess I'm your other host, Ethan.
No.
That's who I am.
You're Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Oh, that's what you're calling me today.
Yeah, you
Okay.
you do have an eagle.
I do.
So
I do.
You could be Ace Ventura.
Okay, you're right.
Nature calls.
It does. For you, you were talking about on the way up here how much you had to pee. Do you still have to pee?
No.
Okay. It went away. It's one of those.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. I don't know. I typically don't have that problem. Like if I have to pee, then I'll just go in.
What is that?
But I'm just being. This is just.
I'm sorry.
This is life.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Well, today's episode will not include that.
Okay.
But it will include
Poop.
No.
Okay. Sorry. We're grown men. We have jobs.
It will include Jordan Hare Voodoo.
Okay.
Ooh. There's tales of the spooky things that go on at night underneath Jordan Hare.
I don't
and
believe.
the voodoo dances that they do and all the different things that they do on the field.
Why are you
before
wearing
they play.
sunglasses right now? It's not even sunny inside.
I'm protecting from the Jordan Hare Voodoo.
That makes no sense. We're in Montgomery, Alabama.
Country Eagle gets it.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. We're in Montgomery. We're not in Jordan Hare.
Well, we're an hour away.
Okay.
You never know.
It's
So,
not sunny in here.
well, it's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Okay. Anyway, keep going, please.
Okay, so today we're going to recap some of the games from last week. Now, Ethan, we went to a game this weekend.
We did.
We went with our good buddy Patrick, who we'll have on the show in a minute as a special guest. Now, our production value is too low to afford an additional camera, but maybe one day we can afford that. But we'll have Patrick on. We'll have a little picture in the corner. He'll talk about his first college football game he's ever been to. And before we get into that, if you guys haven't checked it out already, we will also be having a short little vlog coming up depicting our trip.
Wow.
So here's a clip or two from that.
That's news to me.
Ethan, I'm going to say it.
You can't say it here.
I'm going to say it.
If you say I'm gonna kill you.
Roll Tide.
Nice. Good.
Big clip,
I hope
right?
you like that clip.
Yeah. Also, here's a picture of Ethan and then the girl with the fire, the little girl with the fire, the house on fire.
Yes.
They kind of look similar to me. Ethan, what do
Yes.
you think? I showed you today.
Listen, I love that. I love that meme. Have you ever played
Got it
the
right
game? Have you ever played the game? What do you meme? Have you ever played that game?
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah, it's basically that meme is in there, and I think you could also put my picture in there. And
That would be a good picture.
Well,
of me.
okay. Here's a question. What would be a good caption for, what's your caption that you're using for that
Ooh.
meme?
I think it's when the secondary don't hit.
Oh, okay. When Auburn secondary looks like the secondary of a middle school football team.
Accurate.
Yeah. Okay.
Win. You win the round.
Yeah, that's right.
You won.
I would say I would take that card. Yep.
But you did win the game.
That's right.
What did you and maybe Country Eagle think of the Auburn game this weekend?
Well, son, I tell you what, Country Eagle's back.
Oh my gosh.
And he's back, and he hopefully he won't have to deal with some repercussions of things that were said last week on this thing.
I don't know if you watched the tape back,
I don't
Country
know.
Eagle, but let me show a clip real quick.
Oh.
If Vanderbilt
He's
wins,
a bad man.
I'll eat Country Eagle.
Oh no. Oh well.
Country Eagle.
Well,
I mean, before we get into that, let's talk about Auburn.
Well, I tell you what, I thought that the Tigers, they had a total of 8 possessions. Only 8. The entire time on offense, only 8. And let me tell you, I think for that many possessions, I thought the offense played okay, right? But I think the defense really looked like a constipated old man. Quite honestly, they were sitting around and they were scooting around like Alabama did against Florida State. That's about how it looked. But,
To tie together the cinematic podcast universe, it reminds me of this one time.
What does that mean?
Where it just means.
Oh.
Was one time I drank moldy tea and threw up a bunch of spaghetti in front of you.
Wait.
Worst day of my life.
Where does that play into any of this?
That's just how Auburn played. That's the equivalent.
Oh.
Someone puking up spaghetti because they drank moldy tea.
Okay.
That's their secondary.
Wow. I don't know if I would go that far, but interesting.
I'm worried about you guys playing John Mateer in Oklahoma this weekend.
I am.
I think Country Eagles a little worried over there, but maybe it's for different reasons.
No, I think I'm more I'm kind of neutral about it. I think we could, we could go in there and win, but I also think we're gonna have to play better than we have all season to do so.
Well, besides Country Eagle, I think it's time to bring on our other special guest,
Oh.
Producer Patrick.
Patrick.
Clap for Producer Patrick, everybody.
Producer P.
What's up, guys?
Producer
Glad to be
P.
here.
Hey, Patrick.
I mean, I'm here anyways, but now I
You
just
are.
have a mic.
You
yeah,
are.
we chain Patrick to the desk every week and tell him he can't leave till we're done recording.
We don't.
true.
We
I'm
don't
so
do that.
hungry.
We don't. We don't do
So
that.
hungry.
Patrick, could you give us a quick synopsis of?
Your first time
Yeah.
at the football game.
Yeah. That's great.
Hold on. Not the football game. Not the football game.
First time.
Oh, no.
Give me a quick synopsis of your first time.
So
Just
when-
first time for anything.
If you have kids, turn this
candy.
off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the first thing was when we were walking around Auburn, we get out of the car.
Yeah.
I'm immediately realizing how many people are there. And I'm processing it, and I'm like, this is an unbelievable amount of people. And, we're walking around Auburn, having a good time, seeing the sights, getting some lemonade.
But we had to stop on the way to get
Yeah.
lemonade.
Yeah,
That was
Farmer's
good.
Corner. That
We
was
had to
awesome.
Stop, yeah.
Fantastic lemonade. And again, just overwhelmed by the amount of people there. But what I was pleasantly surprised with was how easy it was getting into the game, because I thought there was a lot more steps involved, a lot more security involved. I thought kind of like a checkpoint system, but it was easy, and we got to our seats relatively easily. It wasn't an issue getting through the crowds. Everybody seemed in a good mood. Nobody was ever rude. Nobody was ever ugly. I didn't catch anything. It just was a good time.
Yeah. It was hot.
It was super hot.
Very hot.
Very hot.
Yeah.
But the chief thing that I've been telling everybody is I didn't realize all of the things that go on when you're actually there versus what you see on TV. So, when they let the eagle out, I was like, I didn't know we had eagles out here. And then the plane flew by, and I was like, I didn't know we had planes out here.
That's right.
Had the whole bomber.
And it was awesome. I mean, the energy was infectious. It was a lot of fun. I wasn't an Auburn fan, but I might be now.
Hey, War Eagle, and that's why they do the eagle. That's why we say War Eagle, is because
They have a word.
because we have an eagle that flies around, and as it flies, we say whoa. You experienced it. It's really an awesome thing.
Yeah, I heard
Alabama has nothing like that.
I heard it's Country Eagle's son, actually, that flies around the field.
Well, he's actually more like my grandson.
Oh, okay.
He's actually more like my grandbaby.
Okay.
I call him my hippie. I don't even know what I just said right there. I call him my little.
Did you just have a stroke?
I call him my little squirt. He's doing a good job.
Well, that's good.
I wish that these old wings could still
Yeah.
fly, but I ain't got the juice that Squirt has. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. Can we please get into the games for the week?
Yeah. Well, let's. We got to recap a few more.
Okay.
A few more highlights.
Okay.
Patrick, thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Get out of here.
War Eagle.
Roll Tide. If Patrick becomes an Auburn fan, I may die. So there's that.
Wow.
He said this weekend he wanted to maybe become an Auburn fan, but the jury's still out. We just got to take him to an Alabama game now. Speaking of Alabama,
To be honest, Alabama does not have anything like that we just talked about because your mascot is an elephant.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay. You can't hurt me.
What can an elephant do? Squirt water on its back?
You know what?
Bathe in its own filth?
The tiger can drown in the water, though.
That's not the tiger swims.
High tide, baby. High
Okay.
tide. High tide.
All right.
So-
Please move on.
We've got Alabama played Wisconsin this weekend,
Yes.
and they balled out.
Okay.
They had a good time this weekend. Ty Simpson looks good. He's a good upcoming quarterback. He's played good the last 2 weeks. I think that team's really bounced back. I think there's still some room for improvement on the defense. The consistency that we're seeing on the offense needs to stay there. We got Ryan Williams back this week. He made some amazing plays. Here is a little thing that says what he did.
A little thing.
Yeah, it's a little insert.
Oh, my
He
bad.
got 2 touchdowns. He would have had 3, but he dropped 1 by accident.
Did he? Wait, time out. Did he really drop a touchdown pass?
He dropped one. It was
Oh,
it was kind of on him.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
But
you know what's? You know what? No. You're not. You shouldn't
not
have
gonna
said
let me.
that.
You're
You should
not
not
gonna
have
let me
said
out of
that.
this. Okay.
He's dropped so many passes this year.
What about Auburn? You know that the third and fourth quarter. What happened there? What happened with
That's
with
not
your
what
boys?
we're talking about. I've already addressed that.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
already said that our secondary
Yeah.
played bad. But I'm talking about how you were so high on Ryan Williams. You've got
He's coming back from a concussion.
that. If you're actually okay, that's not.
Well, look at
An
this clip right
excuse.
here. This is a clip of him doing some crazy moves.
Okay.
And here's another clip of him
Dropping the
and
pass.
No, he's not
Okay,
dropping the pass here.
okay.
He is doing a 75-yard catch and scoring.
But he dropped it.
He didn't drop
Here's
that
a
one.
clip of him dropping the pass. Thank you.
Well, now I have to insert that one too.
Yeah. Yes.
Darn you.
Yes.
Darn you and your
All
country
right. So
eagle.
what other games are happening this week?
Well, not this week.
Oh,
But we kicked Wisconsin's butt 38 to 14.
back to Alabama.
Auburn won. The score was 31 to 15
That's right.
against South Alabama. Mm-hmm. I will give you that.
Yeah.
You got some guys. You got some dogs. Cam Coleman.
That's right.
You got Eric Singleton.
Yes.
You got Crawford. Jackson Arnold looked good. I will give you that. I
Yeah.
was there. I saw it.
It's Cobb, not Crawford.
Ed-
Thank you, though.
Well, Cobb and Crawford. I was.
Oh,
on
you
both
talk.
sides
You
of
talking
it.
about the defense?
Yeah, defense.
Oh,
I was
okay.
saying both.
Okay.
So we're like
bro.
Alabama. We got Bray Hubbard. Bray
Yeah.
Hubbard was laying people out this weekend, caused
Yeah.
some fumbles. He played really well this weekend. He was actually the defensive player, SEC player, and defensive player of the week this week in college football.
Wow, good for him. He
Yeah.
had 2 picks, right?
Yeah, he
That's
did pretty
awesome.
good. He
That's
did
good.
really good. We need that consistency, Bama, so give it to us. We're off this week, so we don't have a game this week. We won't be making a prediction about Alabama. But next weekend, we are preparing to go to Georgia, and hopefully we're going to beat Georgia's home streak.
Well, they'll be 3-2. Alabama will be 3. I'm sorry, Alabama will be 2-2 after they play Georgia.
False.
It'll be 2 losses, and if we remember, we can roll a clip of what Micah said about Alabama's floor.
They get it done, and Bama has an 11-1 year or a 10-2 year.
When he said, so he said right there that
Who gave
2
you the power
losses,
to roll clips?
because I am the co-host on this podcast, and I can say,
He's become aware. I don't
yes,
know.
I have. So you said that they would have 2 losses. That was the floor that you're giving them, and yet 4 games in, you're going to have 2 losses.
Well, you're going to lose this weekend, so we'll be
Let's talk about that.
buddies at the bottom.
Let's talk about that. No, actually, we won't be at the bottom. We'll be 3-1. You guys will be 2-2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, John Mateer's going to run all over you.
Okay.
It's going to be a crazy
It's
one.
possible.
It's going to be crazy.
It's possible.
John Mateer looks good. John Mateer looks like a Heisman candidate.
He does, actually.
And I don't think you can argue that.
I'm
I think
not
you're
arguing
afraid
that. I'm not
of this
arguing that.
2:30 game in Norman.
I'm looking forward to it.
Dude, we're mixing and matching around with these games and stuff. But
we are.
if you want to do it, I'll Alabama's not playing. But let's see it. I'm picking Oklahoma.
Okay. Well, I'm picking Auburn because I'm an Auburn fan, and I'm not going to pick against my team. I don't think we're going to win, but I'm still going to pick Auburn.
Jordan Hare Voodoo ain't going to work this time, buddy.
Okay. You can say that it's a thing, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think Country Eagle does.
I don't think he does.
Country Eagle, before he got saved,
Oh.
may know about some
Wow.
Jordan Hare Voodoo.
Well, I tell you, son, I don't talk about the BC era, the before Christ era.
I didn't want to do it to you, Country Eagle, but Ethan made me.
Oh well, I don't talk about it. I don't talk about it. Look, I just think that you, Mr. Micah, sir, are afraid of the truth of what it means to be an Auburn fan, and it means that Alabama and Nick Saban cannot come in and save Alabama anymore. Alabama can't save themselves. Nick Saban can't save them when they come to Auburn. They're going to feel the loss. All right. But please, let's talk about the other games, please.
You guys,
because we're all over the place today.
Chance.
Oh no.
Under the field.
No, we don't do any of that.
Because Jordan Hare is built on an ancient Indian burial ground.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're
Conspiracy.
crazy.
Listen, Jordan Hare Voodoo is real, and if you don't believe me, there's proof. Go to your local Reddit and find it today.
Kids, let's not do that. Please don't. Please don't do that. Please.
Scam Newton jerseys and everything else
All
in
right,
between.
so what else were we talking about?
Hey, you can't take my paper.
I just did.
Okay, so
Clemson
before we jump,
fraud.
Clemson is a fraud
Yes.
now. Clemson lost to Georgia Tech. Haynes King looked good.
Yeah.
Another good quarterback I would put on the Heisman watch list.
I don't know if I would put him on the Heisman watch list because I don't think he's going to be a good – he's not that good at, like, Heisman level. I think John Mateer is,
I mean, he's not John Mateer,
He's
obviously.
obviously going to be – he's the real deal. But
I'm
yeah,
looking at QBs on
Clemson did look bad. Did you see that clip of Dabo Swinney being like,
Dude,
"Look,"
Dabo was freaking out, and they
He
didn't
was
even ask
crashing
him
out.
about it. He just
Yeah.
crashed out. Dabo crashed out. Was like, man, if you guys aren't happy with me, winning the last 8 out of 10 years, I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, nobody said that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
weird.
you're not using the portal, and you got teams that have built their players,
And
their
they're
teams,
beating
their
you.
coaches, and they're
Yeah.
beating you,
Yeah.
and that's what's happening.
That's exactly right.
So unless you adapt, it's time to go retire Dabo. It's what Saban saw. It's what all the coaches of the old guard saw. And there's been coaches that have adapted to it well, like Kirby Smart and some of these guys. And Lane Kiffin, Steve Sarkisian.
Hey, I got an idea for you. Whenever you guys lose to Alabama loses to all these teams that they've got on their schedule, and then Alabama fans get their panties in a wad and they fire Kalen DeBoer, why don't you just take Dabo? Just take Dabo.
I don't know.
Take him.
I worry about him not using the transfer
Take
portal.
him. Take
Nah.
him. You guys have said you wanted him, right? Like that's your
bro.
thing.
Everybody knows if they fire him, bro. I'm going after the one and only Coach O, baby. If we're gonna go into chaos, we're gonna get the man of chaos himself.
Okay.
Right here.
You're gonna get the guys like.
Yeah. You say Roll Tide, bro.
Okay. Okay.
Forget Roll Tide Willie. We got Coach O.
Okay.
Coach Roll Tide O.
Wow.
Could happen.
Probably not.
Probably won't,
No.
but he wants to get back into coaching.
It's probably not going to be a gig like that.
But we also had a few other games this weekend. You have my sheet, so I
I
don't
do.
remember.
So
Georgia, Tennessee.
We talked about. We're going to talk about. Yeah. So. How
That's a
about
big one.
Diego Pavia also did well?
Yeah,
D-
Country
they
Eagle.
They beat. Honestly, he's a bad man. You know what I'm saying? He's a really
he's a
bad,
bad
man. And
I heard he's going on a date with Theo Vaughn's mom.
that
Could
was
be
a
bad.
thing that they talked about on the sideline of the game. They said, "Hey, Cole, the guy, the bald guy, Cole, I forget his last name.
Cole Kublik.
Yeah, that's right. Good job."
Kublik.
He was basically talking about it, and he was like, "Is it true that he's going to go on a date with your mom, Theo Vaughn, if he wins this game?" And he was like, "Yep, it's true."
Yep, it's true.
Yep.
But there was a part he missed. He's got to hook Diego up with Tate McRae. So we'll see what happens.
I was gonna mention that part, but
Well, we gotta see what
okay,
happens.
there you go. We'll see.
So he's got to go on Theo's got to get him a date so that Theo can go on a date with his mom.
Yeah.
I thought Theo Vaughn was like 30, but it turns out he's like 45.
He's old.
He's old.
So Georgia and Tennessee.
Georgia, Tennessee.
How about Georgia?
How about them Georgias?
How about
Dude,
them Georgias?
Dude, them dogs, baby.
How about them Georgias? How about
Dude,
them Georgias?
the
Georgias?
Vols
It's
had.
almost like imagine. How about them Georgia's peaches?
How about them peaches?
How about them Georgia's peaches?
How about the peaches? Okay, listen up. The Vols, bro. The Vols killed me. The Vols had that game. They had a big lead in the first quarter. They blew the lead. Looked terrible on the defense. and then oh my goodness, bro. You
Georgia
missed that.
found a way to win.
You missed the what was it? You missed the kick, right?
They missed the game-winning kick.
Bro, 74 on Georgia's team, bro. If he hadn't have dropped off sides,
Dropped off sides.
dropped off, bro. He
Yeah,
dropped
jumped
off.
off sides.
I talk fast.
I'm gonna jumped off
He
sides.
jumped off sides, bro. And I was just like,
I'm gonna jumped off sides. I'm gonna jump over there and
I'm-
take those glasses off your face.
I'm watching the game,
and drop them right down your throat.
and so that's aggressive. But they missed the kick, and I'm like, oh my gosh, bro, you had it. He could have kicked it. I think if they had not gone back, because he hit a similar kick in overtime.
yeah.
But then Georgia scored and won the game. However, I do think
drop off
that
sides.
if he hadn't dropped off sides, that 74 guy, then the kicker would have made the kick, and they would have won the game and ended the win streak that Georgia had over him.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. But you know who is Georgia's daddy, time and time again?
I don't.
The Crimson Tide, baby.
Okay.
And the Tide's coming for the dogs.
What?
And I hope these dogs can swim, because I heard Sanford Stadium, it's not a pool, and they haven't been training for it. So
my
when the
gosh.
Tide comes to town,
I feel like
they're going to get stomped.
we've only talked about Alabama this entire time.
We talked about Auburn, too.
Barely.
I brought up Jordan Hare Voodoo.
Barely.
Okay, so we also had like you said, the Vandy, South Carolina game.
Texas A&M is elite, is what you said.
Yeah, Texas A&M. Marcel Reed looks good.
Sure.
He looks good. Another Alabama player messed that game up. I mean, their defense sucked too. They made some mistakes that helped Texas A&M stay in the game. Marcel Reed looked elite. The team looked good. I told you Texas A&M was building one secret. They were like Sauron and Mordor, little Lord of the Rings reference for you. Building the team in secret, but in this metaphor, it's the ring.
Okay.
He's building the one ring.
Yeah.
And that one ring is Marcel Reed. Mike Elko knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't think.
They're going to beat Texas this year.
Okay.
I'm calling it now.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Arch don't look good. We
Well,
agree on that.
it's been a couple games. You can't make a judgment off of a bunch of just like 2 games.
Brother.
You
I
can't
don't
make a
know.
judgment. All right, so also
But
Okay.
I was going to talk real quick.
I'll go.
Vanderbilt, Country Eagle. I know we said something last week.
Yeah.
We showed a clip about it earlier. But Vanderbilt, they won the football game. Vanderbilt, yeah, the Commodores.
Okay.
They won the football game. Diego Pavia balled out, and unfortunately, Lenore Sellers, prayers for Lenore Sellers, got a concussion in the first quarter.
He did, man.
And that really is what their QB drop off is what really took him out of that game.
Yeah, Luke Dottie's not the move, man.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Also, switching back games because we're doing a little Mitch match this week.
Okay.
Dude, Tyler Buckner, after he went through his lacrosse phase after he left Bama, he was trying to
botched
hold the ball for
snap.
Notre Dame,
Yeah.
and he botched it, as you can see in this clip.
Yeah, he did.
And it was just, bro, what are you doing? And they're clowning on him. They're mad at him. They were down by 1. You know, he and then he tried to throw it for the 2, and he missed. He overthrew, which is why he wasn't a QB at Bama anymore, because he just couldn't make throws. They put him in that USF game a few years ago when people were complaining about Milroe Sabins last year, and he was like, "You think this is what we got? Let me show you."
Yeah.
And then he just looked bad. We struggled that game, and then Saban was like, "Okay, stop complaining."
Yeah.
And then Milroe played the rest of that season, and then we made it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Which of course, you know, FSU got the revenge this year over that.
I mean, yeah.
Is what it is. But FSU's staying good. And then kind of moving on.
Okay.
We've got some stuff coming up with Country Eagle
You
towards
talking
the end.
about LSU and Florida?
LSU and Florida, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know if LSU's just had a bad week. I mean, Brian Kelly, you saw him. He was going in on it on the press conference. Sheesh. Diego Pavia. I mean, not Diego. Well, sorry. We've been mismatching so much, I'm forgetting what team we're on.
Diego Pavia.
I'm thinking
It's
about
on LSU.
Listen, I'm thinking about
Tigers.
Diego because of the
Diego
Eagle.
Pavia.
He's just here.
They were Pavia. There you go. All right, come on.
Okay, so DJ Lagway. That's his name.
Today, Junior.
Today, DJ Lagway threw
5 interceptions.
5 interceptions,
Yep.
and they were saying he's thrown more interceptions in like one game than some quarterbacks have thrown this entire season.
Yeah, it's true.
It's just you can't be doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got QBs that maybe Arch Manning's not hitting his targets and stuff.
Yeah.
But at least he's not giving the ball away to the other team.
Yeah, 5 times is crazy.
It's not good. It's not a good look on Florida. I don't know how to look at him this weekend. Since we're Mitch mashing, I'm just going to say it. Give me Carson Beck in Miami.
Okay.
They're going to be at Miami.
I agree.
Florida's not doing it.
I agree.
I'm sorry, producer Patrick.
I agree.
Florida's season's dead unless DJ Lagway comes back.
Yeah. So let's talk about
Billy Napier will get fired.
I think that's
Hot
going to
seat.
happen. Let's talk about the games for this week.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll jump into that.
What we've got. I'm going to call an audible here. We've got a couple of. We're going to do the. We're going to talk about Auburn and Oklahoma.
Okay.
And
we've talked about a few.
Yeah,
right.
and I think South Carolina, Missouri is worth talking about.
Yeah.
Nebraska, Michigan as well.
The Bussin' Bowl.
Yeah, let's talk about Nebraska, Michigan. Let's talk about that.
Bro, we got the Will and Taylor of Bussin' with the Boys, making bets.
Yeah.
Talking about just one of them went to Nebraska, the other one went to Michigan. They've dubbed it the Bussin' Bowl. Josh Pate's gonna be there.
Wow.
They are, I think that's a place to be this weekend. They're going there.
Yeah.
We've got SEC Nation going to Auburn and Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We've got the Big Noon is going to Utah and Texas Tech, which is another big game. And then you got College Game Day. They should be anywhere else. They're going to the Florida-Miami game. And don't get me wrong, Miami's a great team. Miami looks good. Miami looks like they could make the playoff. They could maybe win the ACC. They look like a really good team. But I just don't know unless Florida just gets their act together. I don't know why College Game Day picked there. I think maybe because it was somewhere new to go. It was originally was a ranked matchup, and I think they had it planned weeks in advance. And I think they just went, "Oh, we can't change this last minute."
Yeah,
It's
true. Rough. I mean, they go to places like
places.
Yeah, they go to places. Yep.
I think that's a good thing though, is that they'll get to be able to bounce back. I'm just going to make a prediction here. I think next week they'll end up in Georgia. And it'll be for the Georgia-Alabama game. I think they'll go to Athens.
Okay.
I think that's just they want a ranked game, and that'll be the big one.
Maybe.
Or I could be wrong. They could end up going to the Oregon Penn State game, the whiteout game.
Yeah.
So there are two options.
That's a big one too.
There are two options. But back to what we were saying.
Yes.
What is your lean?
For which one?
The one you brought up earlier.
So for
Nebraska, Michigan.
Michigan. I would say I think that I want to say that Nebraska's going to win.
Yeah.
But honestly, I have not seen Nebraska win a big game.
It's true.
In a long time.
That's true.
And so, where is it at? Is it in?
It is in Lincoln,
okay.
Nebraska. So they are playing in Memorial Stadium in Nebraska. Go Huskers.
Okay,
Go Big Red.
I'm picking Nebraska.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got Dylan Raiola at the quarterback. You've got Matt Rule, year 3 in effect.
Yeah.
The coach of Michigan, Coach Moore, he can't coach. We got Biff coaching.
Yeah.
Old Biff, making him wear the sleeves.
Yeah.
Don't want to wear them.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, man, I think Nebraska wins. I still think it's a close game.
Yeah.
I think Nebraska wins at home. I think they cover. I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be a very interesting game to watch. I think we have a few interesting games on to watch. As much as I am a Bama fan, as much as I am Alabama biased,
Sure.
I'm excited for I think there's a good handful of games that are going to be really good games.
Good deal.
And I honestly think, without a shadow of a doubt, I think Nebraska will win.
Okay. Wow. That's a big one. All right. So I think let's talk Auburn, Oklahoma. We've already talked about that. We've said that.
I've said it already. I said I'm Oklahoma, bro.
I said Auburn's going to win. Done with that one. I think that's a good one.
I think it's good.
Okay. How about South Carolina, Missouri?
Dude, I don't know what the questionability of Lenore Sellers is right now through concussion protocol.
Yeah.
If he's not back because of QB drop-off, I don't know if I can call this one yet. If he comes back,
yeah.
I think South Carolina can maybe win this one.
Right.
But if he's not back, I'm leaning maybe towards Missouri.
I'm picking Missouri because I just think that they could win regardless. I think
Bo Prabula, right?
Yeah, he's played very well.
He's played good,
and I think they can win regardless. So,
I just got to go with a coin toss. And I've got to go South Carolina. I believe in Lenore Sellers.
Okay. And then I think the last one that we should talk about is Texas Tech and Utah.
Yeah,
I'm going to come out and talk about this because this is a big one. Texas Tech and Utah. The Utes and the Red Raiders. Now, the Red Raiders will spend all that money to go get that roster, the rooster that they got over there, that roster. And now I really think that they're going to do well, and they're going to beat the Utes because the Utes really ain't got nothing but a whole bunch of Mormons on their team. And so I really think that
you're actually wrong, bro.
What are you talking about?
As a Utah expert,
Okay.
I've been there a few times.
My bad.
Utah is actually, there's a thing called the Holy War. That's their rivalry between Utah and BYU.
But you can't tell me they ain't got one Mormon on
They
team.
probably have some.
Okay.
But it's widely known that the Mormons go to BYU, and the pagans, as they call them, the people who aren't, they go. They don't go to BYU.
Okay.
They go to Utah.
All right. Well,
I mean, maybe they get a scholarship and go to
Okay,
BYU,
maybe.
but I don't know.
regardless of that, I'm picking Texas Tech because they got all that
Really?
roster power.
Dude, I think
Yeah.
Utah looks good. Give me the Utah Utes at home in Salt Lake City.
Okay. All right.
That's our big noon game, bro.
Well, I tell you what, this has been fun, Micah. This has been real fun, and I really hope that we don't have to do anything dramatic.
Well, I think we got to read a dramatic quote real quick.
What is we have to read a dramatic quote?
Dramatic quote.
We have to read.
I just want to say, as a Bama fan, and to just kind of expel some of the voodoo I'm feeling in this room tonight.
The voodoo.
Yeah.
What kind of voodoo are you talking
We got
about?
Ari from On 3,
Oh
and he
my
said
gosh.
something about aging poorly. LSU is the number one team in the country because it beat Florida on the road. That's aging poorly. Aging well. Florida State is actually good, and Alabama isn't as bad as we think. Truth. Nobody knows anything, and this is the best sport in the world.
That's the truth.
Now, here's the truth with that. Josh Pate says this time after time. We got the games on paper. We look on paper. No team's ever lost a game on paper kind of deal.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, or games we've never played. But Josh Pate said this is why we have to play the games.
That's right.
This is why we play them.
Amen.
It doesn't matter what the paper says. It doesn't matter what our predictions are. It doesn't matter what the money line says in Vegas. It's about we got to go play them.
Well, that's life, man.
We got to play them. We got
That's
to do
life.
it.
That's
Just do
life.
it, as Shia LaBeouf said.
That's life. You can't live in fear. You can't live in the what ifs. You have to take steps.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
No. I'm being honest right here.
Stupid.
Here's your weekly dose of wisdom. You can't live in fear. You can't live in the what ifs. You can take steps forward and trust.
Just tell me.
If you're in Christ,
I'm
you
afraid.
Can trust. And when I mean in Christ, I mean if you believe that He is who He says He is. You can
This is
step
true.
forward and trust that He's going to hold you as
Sure.
you go.
What if I'm afraid of Jordan Hare Voodoo?
Because
I think it's real.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Explain to
You
me
can face
how
that
the
fear.
kick six happened.
Yeah, well, it's just, I don't know.
Explain to me how Gus Malzahn magically ends up with a magic quarterback and all these great recruits on FSU. Conspiracy. It's Jordan Hare Voodoo, everybody.
This is a crash
It's Jordan Hare.
This is literally the
Voodoo.
definition of a crash
It's
out.
real.
Right, what's happening this entire podcast has been Micah revolving around Alabama over and over again. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I just wanted to talk about Jordan Hare Voodoo.
Okay.
So, to expel the Jordan Hare Voodoo from this room, and because I said I was going to do it,
Oh, no.
Vandy beat South Carolina.
What are you talking about?
Country Eagle, I'm sorry.
No, don't do it, Micah. Micah, you can't answer. What are you doing, Micah? I'm just